iron. Bars. So, where are we? What was at the top? Yeah, that's the top. So, like, how many balconies did I build today? 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So something like 2 more days. Five. Alright, so there's another level. Where are we? The next balcony is 2 more levels. Let's get more materials. One, two, three. Oh, I only have enough for another 2 levels. Huh. Enough to get to the next balcony, I think. And then we have to go grab more. When the next Minecraft update comes out. I believe the crafter block is coming out in the next update. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, forgot about those. Gonna put crafter blocks on the bamboo to automatically turn that into blocks of bamboo. Gonna put it on the gold farm. Convert the nuggets into gold blocks. And also put it on the snow generator. Automatically turn the snowballs into snow blocks. I think that's all I need. potentially put it in the iron farm, but I'm not sure if that's necessary. Automatically turn the... no, probably not. I don't think the iron one is necessary. The gold one is necessary because it's gold nuggets. This tower isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I've been putting this off for a long time. But it's not so bad. And then torch there. Torch there. beam. Put this in. That'll be embarrassing, missing a beam in your tower. Right, more pillars. More bars. And then, wait a minute, on a tree farms there, okay. Next level is balcony level. Infrastructure is super important. And also not really something you can leave to the free market. Mr. Habs, hey Mr. Habs. I wonder when internet is gonna be considered an essential infrastructure. I guess in some places it already is. Things like electricity and water. In a lot of places it's left to private companies, but they are regulated. Not sure if that's the best way to do it. Roads are not. Roads are usually public. Built and owned and operated by the government. Mr. Hap says probably pretty soon. It's gotten so needed for general life living. Yeah. It's like the thing about infrastructure that's provided by the government. The argument is that the benefits, the general benefits, outweigh the costs, right? So for example, can we say that the internet, like if a household doesn't have the internet, they are less economically productive to the point where you would want to just give them free internet. What's the argument? The argument is if you just give them free internet, they would make enough money to pay enough taxes to just pay for the internet you gave them. Mr. Habs is also sorry if I'm not great at English, it's not my first language. No problem, Mr. Habs. It's not my first language either. Right? Because like people pay taxes, right? People pay taxes, and the taxes they pay depends on their income and their spending. I live in a country where there's income tax and there's also consumption tax. And so when you like buy something, you pay tax on the thing you buy. And then when you make money, you make a salary or wages, you also pay taxes on the wages or salary. So then if giving somebody something causes them to make more money or spend more money, to the extent that the taxes they pay pays for the thing that you gave them, then it makes sense to just give it to them, right? And maybe the internet is one of these things where it makes sense to just give it to people. Although having said that, you would think that electricity and water are also like that. But they're not provided for by the government out of general taxes. Interesting. To what extent is electricity and water subsidized? I need to look this up. Mr. Hap says government and taxes are weird. They are. In a lot of ways, it seems like they're more political than practical. Which they probably are. Because, you know, like, within a company, let's say, it used to be if you work at Google, you get free lunch. I think it's still the case. If you work at Google, you get free lunch. Why do they give you free lunch? Because they want you to stay in the office and keep working, right? If you have to buy your lunch somewhere else, you would leave the office and go somewhere else, and so then you spend less time working because you're traveling to get lunch. So Google figures that if we just hire a chef and cook your lunch for you and just give you free lunch, the amount of extra time you spend in the office because you don't have to go somewhere else pays for the chef. And so Google hires a chef instead of having you go somewhere else to buy lunch. Just like just the time, the traveling time, your traveling time going to and from lunch is eliminated. And that saves enough money for the company